Good morning, you beautiful, radiant being. It's Lila Gonzalez here. I'm the author of The Reinvented Woman and founder of lilagonzalez.com. I'm here today to talk about your body. Your body is your billboard. Have you ever thought about what your body is saying to other people? Do you ever wonder what people think of you as you come into a room? Good morning. So good to see you. I'm actually going to share it on my personal page too. I did this on the videos last week, and it was nice to be able to have it on both places at one time, because I actually have more people on my personal page than my business page right now. Oh, and then I can see myself on here and on here at the same time, and it's just kind of creepy. Okay, hello, happy Monday. Your business is going to be affected. Your relationships are going to be affected. Even your self-worth, your self-confidence, all of that's going to be affected by how you hold your body. So I'm here today just to give you a little reminder about what we talked about last week and the week before about your body. So first things first, have an open heart. What does that mean in the physical form? The physical form, it means your rib cage is full. So I'm going to scoot back and show you. You can see I've got some plans. I'm going to show you what this is later in the week. This is cool plans. But in the meantime, I want you to have a really, you can see Speedy's over here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Can you get the video? Yeah. So you'll see, even as I pick him up, I want my ribs to still be full. I don't want to hunch over and pick him up, because oftentimes you'll hurt yourself if you hunch over and then pick something up. If you stay full and pick something up, it's a totally different experience. So here, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Good morning. If you're watching on the replay, thanks for thinking about your body. It's so important. A lot of people, I've heard people say, the body's not that important. Don't pay attention to your body. I don't know about you, but have you seen America lately? Yeah, body's suffering. So I'm here to help you get your body to a point where your billboard, people say first impressions are important, or some people say don't judge a book by its cover. Everybody does. You have a certain kind of energy in your body a bit from your mind. And so your mind impacts the way you hold your body, and then the way you hold your body impacts the way others perceive you. So are you open, or are you closed for business? How many of you would want to feel more open in your relationships? How many want to hear? I'm super duper excited actually. I'm creating, starting this later this month, and I'll put the link up later. I'm doing a program, a 90-day program to teach people how to put together a program, and also how to sell it with a sense of listening, with a sense of caring, with a sense of openness, not with a sense of scared and closedness to talk about, a transaction, a sales process. It's called, the program's called Elevate. I'm so excited. But the idea is that you need your brain to know what kind of conversation to have, for example, in your business. You need your brain to know what kind of conversation you're going to have in your relationships. You need your brain even to know what kind of conversation to have with yourself, with your higher being, with your connection to everybody else, with your connection to the earth. Your brain needs some information, but your body is reflecting what is going on in your brain. So I'm going to offer you this idea that if you get if your brain is kind of scared about something, if you're nervous, if you feel anxious, use your body to impact your brain. So it can work the other way around too. So the way your body looks is formed, the physical shape, is because of what your brain is telling it to do, what your willpower even is your heart and your brain together are impacting the way you form your body. So if you choose to step up and form your body in a new way, have a new billboard, rip off the old, shiny new, maybe it's even one of those that like turns over time, it's sparkly, your billboard, and you're not always the same, you can be a little bit different, but during your awake hours, if you're an author, if you're a speaker, if you're a coach, if you're a leader, if you're a mom, if you're a dad, anytime where you need to stand up and be a role model, any leader of any sort, if you want to awaken to a whole new way in your leadership, a whole new capacity, if you want to attract people into your life that really resonate with your kind of energy, really listen to your messages, really want to have a two-way conversation with you, not just a one-way, but a two-way conversation, You stay open. How do you do it? You get your body open. How do you get your body open? From the inside. Okay? So you think about your inside, your willpower, letting yourself open up, breathing even into your rib cage so that you feel really big on all sides. So not on one side big and exposed on the back and closed on the front, not hyper, extended on the front, super, but in the middle where you feel full all the way around, open. Okay? Another thing, hips, open. Why? You want to be grounded. Are you open or closed for business? If you're closed in the hips, your root chakra, your base, your connection to worldly things, possessions, might be closed off. So you open up your hips, you get more grounded, you can start feeling more calm and seeing opportunities around you, and actually when you're grounded, people want to spend time with you. Okay? When you're up in your head, people don't want to spend time with you. How many of you have been in your head and people are like, I don't want to hang out tonight? How many of you have been in your head? I've done it. I've worked with people where I've been so focused on what I'm doing. I just get so in the head, and then people don't really want to work with me. Okay? And so this is a practice of using your body as a billboard so that others can see that you are open, that you are willing, that you are honest, that you have high integrity, that you are aligned, that you're fully aligned. So you're not saying one thing and doing something else. Okay? That's what an open body says. An open body says, I'm not scared of the world. I'm not scared of letting somebody in, because if somebody comes in, they're going to see my truth, and my truth is beautiful. And your truth is beautiful. Okay? Your truth is, so stay open. No need to keep your body closed. You are beautiful on the inside. Let people in. Not everybody. You don't want to stay open to everybody. It's not like just willy-nilly walk around and let everybody in, give everybody your energy. No, but when you feel scared, try to open a little bit more and say, not so scary. When you open a little bit more, maybe somebody will come talk to you that you want to. Maybe you'll have that difficult conversation that you've been wanting to have that's been that you haven't had yet. You get a little bit more open. So use your body as a way to impact your the relationships in your life, the perception others have of you. How many of you have ever had the situation where you feel one way on the inside and people think you're a different way? So I used to have this thing where people would always come to me. They would meet me and they would about meeting me like maybe 3 to 5 times later, they would come up and say, oh, like, you're really cool. And what that was, it was because I was holding myself in a very closed off way. I would go somewhere and I would want to talk to somebody, but it would be very hard to get that first step. And when they would come, I would be like judging them, and I would be wondering, like, what do they want from me? And are they going to like me? And if I say something, is it going to be weird? So I kind of wouldn't say stuff until they got to know me. And then I would start talking and I would be my normal self. And they were like, oh, you're really cool. And so basically their perception was that I was not cool, was that I was closed off, stuck up, too good, for them. And so I still work on that now. And I want you to know that your body is so important to your relationships, is so important to your career, so important to your health. Is so important to the way you move through the world. So offer yourself the opportunity to be more open sometimes. Maybe not always, sometimes. And like one of my spiritual mentors, Earl Raj Purdy, says, don't believe anything I say. Try it for yourself. See what happens when you open up and you breathe and you just stay steady in your own wholeness, your own fullness. See what happens, okay? And please share this. Please share this video. Give me hearts, all that. But more than anything, please share if you are experiencing anything fantastic. If you feel, even when you're standing, if you are sensing that your knees are locking and this is kind of closed, what if you were to just be a little bit more open? So instead of this, And you're showing the world that you're ready. You're not scared. You're not afraid of what's coming. You're ready. You're willing. You're open. Okay? You're honest. You're vulnerable a little bit even. You're showing people you're a real person. That's challenging for me too. I used to be a professor at Ohio State, and so I never really wanted to show that anything was wrong, that I was less than perfect. I don't know. And so here I'm sharing with you some things that I've had challenges with, and I continue to, and I try to open up more and more. And this practice, your body is a way to open up your mind, open up your emotions, open up pathways to new relationships, open up pathways to new, new pathways to wealth, the different things. You're going to get new ideas when you open your body up. Your ideas don't come from your brain. Your brain processes them. Your ideas come more from your heart, more from your gut. And so allow yourself, your body, your torso to open up, and that will help your brain open up. Good morning, Kara. So good to see you. East Coast. What's fascinating, I don't know why I just want to share this all of a sudden, but the way that, I've lived in Ohio. That's where I'm from. And then I've also lived in New York. And so Ohio is an Eastern time zone, but it's in the westernmost part of the Eastern time zone. So the sun goes down quite late there relative to the East Coast. So I don't know why I feel like bringing that up, but here in Colorado, I feel like we're kind of like in the middle. I haven't looked at the time zone, but it doesn't seem to be quite as deep. We might be in the middle of the time zone. I'm going to check it out. Anyways, welcome to the Mountain time zone over there in the Eastern time zone. And Crystal, I don't know what time zone you're in. I get kind of confused. There's so many amazing women in my life. I get confused. I was talking to a woman yesterday, and I thought she was in Europe, and she's in Vancouver. And I've never been to Vancouver, and I've always wanted to go. So I think I'm going to try to put it out to the universe right now. I've been doing actually the past few days to go to Vancouver and see what's out there. So if you know anybody in Vancouver, let me know. Okay. If you need help with your body, if you're like, how do I get my body more open? Even like what you're wearing, how you have your hair, what your face looks like, what kind of shoes you're wearing, all of that stuff. It's the stuff you're putting on your body, the way you're shaping your body, all impacts the people that you come in contact with. It all impacts the way that they perceive you and the energy that you receive from them. So I've done a lot of research for my book. I'm still doing research, and what I found is that all of the people who I've talked to, almost all of them said the one thing women need more is confidence. And your body is a way to give you more confidence. Why? A few things. Actually, I should do a video on this tomorrow. I'm going to do a video on this tomorrow. But basically, a couple things. You can trust, I would say the number one thing, you can trust in your decision making. So this body, when you get in tune with your body, you get in tune with yourself, you get in tune with your heart, you get in tune with your gut, you listen more closely to what comes to you. And you don't listen to other people, because other people are going to tell you stuff that doesn't make sense, that doesn't feel good, that isn't your truth. So this practice is to be your own billboard for your own business, for your own life, for your own relationships, whatever it is, and to have more confidence through your own decision-making ability, because you trust yourself. You know, because you know. I love you so much. I'm so happy to be here with you. And ladies, thank you for being so sweet and sharing time with me. And anybody who's watching the replay, I love you too. Use your body. Share all your success stories about how your body is impacting the way you move through this lifetime. Stay radiant. Namaste.